So I got another bonus video for you guys this week. This one I wanted to talk about, I guess, just 2017 in review quickly and kind of using the animation I just posted as a springboard for it. 2017 has been an interesting year because it was a year when I started doing 3D. I've done 3D backgrounds and stuff before, but I've had an interest in doing 3D for at least 10 years. My interest in 3D really began back in 2006 when I saw the trailer for We Are the Strange by M. Strange. It was a animated feature film that this one guy did in his room over the last 3 years at that point. And he had a huge amount of production diaries and behind the scenes stuff. And I got really into his channel and his work. And the fact that one person could create an entire animated film really changed my entire perspective on where I wanted to go with my career. Up until that point, I'd made a bunch of really shitty comics. This is when I was still in middle school and high school. And I was always assuming I'd try and publish them in Slave Labor or Image and something like that. Some small indie imprint. But seeing M. Strange and with the whole YouTube thing really starting to take off, it really made me realize that I didn't need anybody's permission to make things. With this new paradigm that was beginning to take shape at this point, I could do whatever I wanted. And 3D was this huge, big, new thing that I really never understood in any sense beyond just that it existed. And I understood what 3D graphics were, but I didn't know how they were done. And I'd started to dabble a little bit at this time, and then even a little bit in college, I took a self-directed course in trying to teach myself 3D, but I always kind of felt that it was too complicated for someone like me to understand. And despite dabbling here and there, I always kind of fell off the bandwagon when I tried to get into character animation or character modeling and things like that, and it just never happened. So this year, I decided at the beginning of the year, because I had been so creatively lost and not really sure what I wanted to do, that I decided to really take a look at 3D again. And this time I decided that no matter what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to learn, I'm going to keep pushing, and even when it gets really difficult and I feel like I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just going to keep, beating my head into the wall, trying to make something happen. And I started doing that, and in the end of February, I finished my first 3D model, which was a Frisk from Undertale, and I ended the year with the animation I just posted. So from February to the beginning of December, I went from not knowing anything about character animation and having this 10-year-long desire to want to learn it to having a completed animation. Now, of course, the animation isn't perfect. There's a lot of things that are wrong with it, and I knew that going in. I knew it wasn't going to be the most amazing thing ever, but I needed to do it and finish it and get it out now because I wanted to close out this year doing something that for a decade I thought was impossible for me. So, it meant a lot to me to get it done, and I didn't expect it to get any acolytes or win any awards or be anyone's favorite animation or anything like that, but it's my favorite animation because I did it and I finished it. It really represents something to me more than just being another project, another notch in my belt or anything like that. This is like a symbol of how limiting my beliefs have been for the last decade and the promise of what can happen going forward. Next year, I hope to do more 3D stuff. I don't know what that's going to be yet. I don't know if I'm going to focus more on the modeling side of things or I'm going to try and do more animations. I don't know. But this is a subject. 3D has always been a topic that I've been interested in ever since diving into M. production diaries all those years ago. And I just want to explore the medium more, both as an observer learning about how the industry and stuff works and how it's done in indie games and things like that, and also as a producer, someone making 3D content. So I guess I'm just happy that my 2017 was focused so much on coming to grips with the basics of this medium that for so long I thought was out of my reach. So I just want to thank everybody who watched it, thank everybody who watches my channel and enjoyed the 3D stuff that I've been doing over on polystation2.tumblr.com, which all those models are, as well as the stuff that'll be coming forward on this channel. There'll be more Why 3D Anime Fails, hopefully next week when the content ID block is lifted, as long as they don't sue me. And I got 3 more videos in that series in the pipe, and then I got a couple more 3D videos I want to do. And yeah, 3D is definitely a big thing for me. And I hope 2018 is full of a lot more of that stuff, and I hope you guys will stick around for the ride. So, thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you guys on Monday.